In the relative safety of the compound of a guarded Kabul guest house, we load our hired 4x4 at 5 in the morning. We exit the 2 sets of guarded gates and leave the Afghan capital behind. After a couple of hours on the tarmac leading north, we take off on the infamous rocky track that leads to the Shiba Pass. We try to drive as fast as possible, but the roads are very bad. The tires on the car turn out to be in even worse condition, and we get several punctures that delay our progress. Our goal is the Bamiyan Valley, where the Taliban blew up the famous gigantic Buddha statues in 2001. We have been warned not to travel in the dark, and there is nowhere to spend the night on the road. We have to make the whole trip in one go, but we keep getting delayed by punctures. As the sun starts to set, we're in the middle of the country, with many hours left to go. At 7:30 it gets pitch dark. We have no option but to continue, now moving even slower. Without warning, a man appears and hits the car's side with his open hands. The man's face is masked, and he sticks a gun in through the driver's window. I vaguely see the outline of several armed men. The driver struggles to push the gun away while he steps on the accelerator. The car takes a leap forward and rattles away on the bumpy road. Several shots, deafening hearing, and we all call out to the driver, "Go, go!" Bullets smashing all rear windows fly past our heads, and we are covered in bits of shattered glass. It feels like a hammer hits my hip. The others call out to each other that they are okay. My hip is numb from the hit, but there's no blood. The morning after, I see how one of the bullets had gone through my door, lost power and finally hit my hip after crushing the sunglasses in my pocket. I had come away with only a bruise on my hip, but how far was this kind of luck going to stretch? Our main character was Tahir Shah. We had made a documentary together in the Peruvian rainforest in 2004. That film was successful on the festival circuit and was shown on TV all over the world.
These guys are guys like that. As soon as they decide they don't want to do something, they'll come up with every excuse. It's that their mother has died, their finger hurts, they haven't got enough food, there's not enough water. There's a bloody stream going up there.
It was an arduous quest for the legendary golden treasure of the Incas, trekking through the jungle. It had been a fabulous adventure, but when we were offered to make another film, we didn't quite know how to trump the previous one. Since then, Tahir had moved to Casablanca in Morocco. I came over to discuss what to do next, but Tahir was preoccupied organizing an exorcism. He was renovating the house he had bought, but the builders claimed that the property was haunted by jinns.
So they've said to me, you've got thick walls, you've got a hell of a lot of jinns packed.
What do you think they're going to do?
Yeah, they wanted to kill a goat in every room.
To appease them, he had to arrange a traditional Moroccan-style exorcism.
She had the jinn inside her.
Yeah, inside.
So that's not a good thing.
After a night of exorcist music and several guests falling into trance, Tahir suggested that we'd go for a treasure hunt in his ancestral Afghanistan. I must have been possessed by the now homeless jinns because I actually thought it was a good idea. Both Tahir and I were taken in by the various points of connection offered by the suicidal project. Tahir's late father had written a novel about the Afghans' previous struggle against the Soviet invasion. Its ancillary title had been The Gold of Ahmad Shah. This was the treasure Tahir now wanted to find. Tahir's great-great-grandfather had been exiled from Afghanistan in 1842.
This is my great-great-grandfather, Jan Fashan Khan. He was a warlord and a prince in Afghanistan, and it's him who started the tradition in our family of searching for the great treasure of Ahmad Shah.
His grandfather had traveled there looking for it too.
In my grandfather's papers, I found this old notebook which contains details of his own search for the treasure of Ahmad Shah. But what I'm planning to do is to take it to Afghanistan and to use it as a starting point for my own search by following in the footsteps of my grandfather.
My own father, Leon Flamholz, had gone there during the Soviet occupation, making a documentary for Swedish television. I had been only 12 at the time and still remembered the strange letters I got, smuggled out to Pakistan, posted to me. He had travelled on foot for 5 months inside the country, and he had even learnt the language. He was 20 years older now, but I was sure he would come along.